Look at that one. There's this one. What a difference. Welcome back to Made by J&D. This is just going to be a short video because I'm correcting a pretty glaring error that I made in the last one. A couple of people wrote in, my brother's one of them, about how I put these little brackets on wrong. There's springs in here and several things are wrong. I've gotten new gaskets and I want to show you them. These are more cone shaped where the other ones were very round, very pronounced. And so what happens here is the springs are on the inside. Springs are supposed to be on the outside. I goofed up. Anyways, I'm going to fix it here. These actually have I think these are a GM part number. And these are Felpro gaskets. The other ones I got from a website that sells parts for GMC Motorhomes. I don't know if those parts are wrong. I just know that they don't fit on this one. And what I'm going to do is take these off and I'll show you what happened here, because these gaskets, being such a big, pronounced, rounded profile, crushed. They actually busted, broke up. Wow. This is just crushed to locks. So here's this one. Mashed, crushed. And here's this one. This one doesn't have little tabs to bend out. It just slips in nice. I've taken the springs off. And these bolts are still not made up. They're fairly tight. If I try to go any tighter, I know I'm going to mash that gasket in there is going to get crushed. So it needs the springs. These bolts are wrong. So I'm going to get some different bolts and just long bolts, regular bolts. The bolt head will actually wind up out here. The springs will wind up out here. And that should fix my problem. These really nice fancy shoulder bolts that I bought special for this task. Well, they're a lot shorter. I don't know that these are too long or too short. I'm just going to try it for now. But at least they have room for the springs. And yeah, we'll see how we go. I tried to take a real close look at the book. Here's a photo. Can't say that's to scale. And it looks to me like there's a flat flange that goes to a flat flange, and it's just a different setup. The book says something different. It's a different kind of thing. So no help there. These are 3-inch bolts, and they're technically too long, but you know, I've got them. They're not way too long in that the springs are mostly compressed. So I am just going to forge ahead with them. Whoop, if I need to change them out, I can. Get some 2.5-inch bolts later on. Probably be better if they're 2 3/4, because I have to compress the spring a little bit just to get the bolt started. So, okay, both of them are done. Like I was saying, I might be able to get by with the bolt that's 1/2 inch shorter. But these pulled it down all right. Springs are mostly compressed. That's probably good enough. I don't want to crush these gaskets again. Well, that'll be it. Fixed this problem. Thanks for coming back. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.